Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Today I am finally decorating my Christmas tree. Now, my Christmas tree this year is an updated, a more elevated look from last year. So I am sharing some tips and tricks along the way, so hopefully you find some ideas on how you can decorate your tree and hopefully learn a thing or two. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. So this is my living room. I'm starting off with a clean slate, and of course the first thing we want to do is make room for the Christmas tree. So this is all of my living room. Putting a Christmas tree here wouldn't make sense because it'd stick out way too much, would not be practical. That corner over there is too small for a Christmas tree, but this corner, as you can see, my TV and my media unit is slightly to the right. There is quite a bit of space right here, so this is kind of where I put my Christmas tree every year. It goes in that corner just because it's out of the way. When you walk into my living room, that is the first thing you see, and of course I want my Christmas tree to be the focal point. But in order for me to fit my Christmas tree, I'm gonna have to move all of these units all the way to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead, move this over, make room for my tree, and then finally set up my tree. Now that my unit is moved over, I am able to bring out my Christmas tree. Now, I have used this Christmas tree for the last 2 to 3 years. I believe it is from allmodern.com, but I did get this secondhand off of Facebook Marketplace. It was brand new and I got it for $150. Now, if you guys can thrift or source your Christmas trees from Facebook Marketplace, I highly recommend because they are so affordable. This tree right here was brand new. It was never used. So I was the first owner and I love this Christmas tree. I'm going to start off by placing this base here in the corner and placing my most heaviest piece down first. Now, I have learned to let out my branches in single rows. So I'm going to let out this bottom row first. I'm then going to go ahead and fluff up my tree, and then after those bottom branches are fluffed up, I will proceed to the next row. I just find that that is the easiest thing to do. Of course, fluffing the tree is the most tedious task of them all, but is very crucial. I make sure to make my branches go left, right, up, down, so they create a more natural flow. And this Christmas tree here has real touch branches on the edges and then more of that fake stuff towards the end. And I love this because it adds texture and it really does make my Christmas tree look realistic. I feel like when I stand in my living room, it looks like I went to the forest and cut down this tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting all of these pieces together. This Christmas tree does come in 3 pieces. If you are interested, I will leave a link to this tree down below. It does not come with lights, but that is okay because I have the most beautiful lights to share with you. My Christmas tree is now fluffed up. As you can see, there is no bare pieces, and that is the beauty of fluffing up your tree. Fluff it any way you like, just to avoid any bare circles. Now, on the bottom of my tree, I'll be adding this tree collar. I got this a long time ago. I got it on sale. I believe it was from Joann, and I just love the color of this. I love the texture of this. And just like promised, I'm going to share my most favorite lights in the world. These are from Olney. You are able to purchase these on Amazon. I will leave them down below. But they are this beautiful warm white color. They come with a remote, with a timer, And well, we all know that the viral Home Depot trees are in right now. Everybody is getting them, but I love my tree so much. There is no way I'm going to get rid of this thing and get a new Christmas tree just because of the twinkle lights. And as you can see, these lights twinkle so beautifully. And I have learned over the years to place my lights from forward to backward. So instead of placing my lights left to right, I am just gonna put them all the way to the back of my Christmas tree and move them all the way to the front of my Christmas tree. This just creates such beautiful dimension. My tree glows from within, and if you haven't done this, I highly recommend. Now that the lights are on the tree and she's looking so beautiful, I'm gonna go ahead and place this tree topper. This thing is from Hobby Lobby, and to me it just looks so designer and beautiful, and I think it's going to be the perfect thing to add on top of my tree. Now, since I'm keeping my tree extremely simple and minimal this year, these are the 3 ornaments that I will be using. These are from Hobby Lobby, and I did get mine in this chocolate brown color as well as a beige color and an off-white. And all I did to these ornaments to elevate them just a little bit is to add a corresponding velvet ribbon on top. And I just feel like this elevates the ornaments a little bit. My tip for you when hanging ornaments is to make sure that they're not resting on a branch. You want to make sure that they're hanging off a branch. Also, make sure that your ornaments aren't on top of each other or right across from each other. Just kind of play it by ear, place them where it feels correct. And these are the main ornaments on my tree this year. So I'm gonna take some time to place these all around my tree, make sure they're in beautiful placements, and I'm gonna add some bows to my trees. Now, I've added bows last year to my trees and I added multiple different colors, but I just wanted to try out something new this year, and I will say that this Christmas tree is one of my favorites so far, and I'm really loving it. As mentioned before, I'll be adding some beautiful bows on my tree, and this frayed ribbon is from Amazon, and all I'm gonna do is add a simple little bow. Now, I absolutely love the way these bows kind of droop down. It looks so elegant and so feminine, and well, I'm just gonna create a couple of these bows and attach them to my tree. Now, if you have small children or, pets that play with your tree, you might want to secure these. My children don't touch my tree, they're old enough, so I'm just gonna place these in random orders, and that is all I'm doing for this Christmas tree. Now that all of the bows are placed on my tree, it is simple, it is beautiful. I am loving the way this tree came out this year, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And that just about wraps up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. I am loving my Christmas tree this year. I feel like those bows really made my tree look so elegant and so feminine, and I don't know, I just love it. I feel like without the bows it wasn't the same. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you got some ideas on how you can decorate your tree this year. Stay tuned, all of my Christmas decorating will be coming out shortly after this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.